We didn't defend very well and didn't rebound, and that's simple, but that's what it came down to. There was a stretch against Arizona State. We weren't getting the shooters. We couldn't keep the ball in front of us. We didn't rebound, and then same against Arizona was just that was just as bad a game as we've played defensively and on the glass. We watched the film with the guys yesterday, and some of them we probably should have been sick to our stomach because it was just a comedy of errors. Not guarding the ball, so we'd have to over-rotate. They're kicking the shooters, or we're giving up rebounds, kicking out the shooters, losing shooters. So we've got to get back to defending and rebounding like we're capable.
In the rebounding specifically, what do you attribute that to? Is that just not
things I just said? We weren't guarding the ball, so we're having to rotate. Then the shot goes up. You're not in position to box out. Some of it was just effort. You're watching guys sit there and stare, and we'll see guys run by them to go get the ball. I don't know, if it's toughness, awareness, but we've addressed it. We'll continue to address it as the week goes on.
Trace said that the effort in particular might have been a bit lackadaisical last week going into that road trip. Have you seen a marked difference in how the energy has been this week?
No, I think our practices were good last week. I think maybe a little bit of the Arizona result was that we had to exert so much effort against Arizona State to get back into that game. We rallied in the Arizona game to cut it to 3. The problem at Arizona is we weren't able to utilize our depth. Guys were coming in, getting fouls. Stevie got in foul trouble, bringing Antoine, he got in foul trouble, brought in Warren, he got in foul trouble, and it just whistle after whistle. And I think that maybe took a little bit of the spirit out of our guys. But the effort's been good in practice. We just we didn't translate it to the game time once we tipped it up.
Is it at least good to get that Arizona road trip out of the way early?
Yeah, I mean, you look at our start to conference, and I don't know that anybody else has had a tougher go of first 5 games at Oregon, at Arizona's, LA's, at home. So we weren't happy with how we played, but where we stand right now, knowing we got 5 out of the next 7 at home, we're in a good spot. We just got to get back to doing things the way we're supposed to.
Can you talk just about this weekend, Washington State and Washington, what challenges they present?
Big weekend. Washington State's they're dangerous, a little bit of a wounded animal. They can shoot it. They're shooting good percentage from 3. Franks is back playing now, so they're a little bit more complete. The freshman Ellaby's playing at a high level, so they're dangerous because anytime they can kind of ignite and get it going. And then Washington, obviously at the top of the league right now. I think the early schedules favored them a little bit with where they've played a lot majority of their games at home. And we've had some good games with them. That's going to be a real challenge and should be a great atmosphere here in Gill Saturday afternoon.
Coach, what about your own shot making, shooting threes and so on? Probably a level to get to a little more consistent with. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm all for making more shots. We're not shooting the percentage that we should, and especially guys. We got to get more contributions from guys away from Gill. It seems like at home we got guys stepping up and pretty complete and balanced, but on the road that didn't happen on that road trip. So it's just a matter of guys stepping up and making plays. Oddly enough, we shot 58% from 2 at Arizona and like 23 or 25% from 3, and we brought that up in film. And you can't be stubborn stupid. If you're driving it and you're getting it to the rim and you're scoring, collapse that D, and now maybe you get some kick out threes where you're a little bit more on balance. We took a few shots from 3 that I wasn't in love with, and we made mention of that. Guys, if you're struggling, make sure you're taking good shots and staying aggressive, because when we attack, when we get the piece of the paint, either with the pass or dribble, we'll get great looks.
Alfred has shown a spark at times offensively. Is there an effort to try to get him more involved on that end?
Yeah, it's on him. Guys got to step up. He's not the only one, but guys got to also understand where their strengths are. Like Al's a really good cutter, offensive rebounder, runner in transition. So we're getting him to focus on those things. And it's not a free for all where any one of our guys can just try to drive it and go make plays. And there's some guys still trying to figure some of that stuff out, but I think we made a point of guys understanding their roles and buying into them a little bit more. And if we see that, hopefully the next couple of days in practice, it'll translate to the game this weekend as well.
What does it say about him, former being able to work in the G League and get extended?
Excuse me. It's all about perseverance. That kid works his tail off. He's a great kid, and he's just going to continue to grind until he can get there and stay there, which hopefully is just a matter of time. I mean, he put such an imprint on the game defensively, and going to the rim on the offensive end. So really proud of him, and hoping that he can make it stick, because he works hard and nobody deserves it as much as he does.